What the business is, this your boy LB Easy, aka the Mayor of Mars. Shout out to all my Hotbox astronauts for tuning in. And this is LB Easy Presents.
Wow, that was easy.
When I say go, everybody better move. When I say go, everybody better go. Go, 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 go. When I say go, everybody better move. When I say go, everybody better go. Man, there's nothing like the intro song coming on and your guests in your headphones singing along. I'm like, hey, this that shit. Hey. Now, before we get started, I got to shout out my sponsors. Shout out to Mix Masters LLC. Make sure you follow them on social media. Mix is MYXX Masters LLC. Now, this week, I got my drink as usual, but they hooked me up with something a little bit extra. Shout out to all my Zoes out there. I'm not a Haitian, but hey, cremas. So this bottle was full when I got it earlier today. I've been drinking on this bit all day. So this is going to be a good show. So shout out to Mix Masters. If you want that, go get that. They deliver. You do not have to be in Orlando. They will ship it to you fresh. If you have an event, they'll bartend your event. Like, they are a traveling turn up. Check them out. My sponsors are dope. Also, my other sponsors, my new sponsors this week, shout out to them, Step Masters. Follow them on social media. Step Masters with a Z. So STEPMASTERZ on IG. Shout out to them. They check out their page. You might like it. So, this week, we got a good friend of mine. Now, she's a stylist, personal shopper, like a mastermind when it comes to putting fashion together. Now, if you see me in the streets and you like my fit, that means she styled it. If you see me in the streets and you don't like my fit, that means I styled it. But now, y'all may know her as Juju Couture, but I call her Juju on the drip. Give it up for Juju. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it was the intro for me.
Hey.
It was the intro for me, honey. I loved it. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. You got the blazer with the hat, the bangs. The bangs. Oh, man. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great that you blessed us, by coming onto the show.
And it's about time, I didn't have to, I'm not acting like I had to put some, some pressure on people.
Wow.
I had to finagle my way in here.
No. Wait, hold up. Now, you told me I got to make sure I have my shades on, right? You wanted the full experience. I can't get shades by you.
Okay, hold on. Listen, say less.
I know you got, damn, she got them closest. I thought she was going to be like, I got to go to the car or something. Oh. I see you. That's the I'm spending your money shades.
Giving.
What's that for the Proud Family? The Gross Sisters?
The Gross Sisters. That's my type of energy.
Hey, see? Juju on the drip. I see you. Now, I'm glad we was able to get you on here. I know it's been a kind of like a scheduling thing, but we finally got you on here, and we almost didn't get you on today. Heard you had a couple car troubles today. Let's hear that story.
Life comes with its obstacles, Yes, I did. I had some car troubles and tried to take the girl out today.
What happened?
I was on my way to actually get the keys to my apartment.
Oh, yeah, you moving, right?
Yes.
A new bat cave? The girl
was this close to being in today, but, my tire was not on my side, Yeah, it decided to act up on the highway. So,
shit.
Yeah. So, I called AAA. Here I am on the side of the highway, still looking cute as always. But in the midst
and
of...
you're only like 5'1". And I'm talking about on the side of the road.
Yes, for the extra inches.
Oh, shit. How tall are you, Juju?
I could be 5'1".
No. Then I could be 6'4". I could be 6'4".
I could be 5'1".
I could be 6'4". Mm-hmm.
You know, because my shoes have like a little bit of a lift in them. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah, when I wear my J's, I get an extra couple inches. You know.
Right. Well, it doesn't work like that for men, but as for women, you know, that's
Damn. It's cool though. So, all right. So you on the highway? Hold up. You was on 408, 417, I-4?
I was. That's so crazy. I was on I-4, the exchange of I-4 and 408. So literally, I'm in the merge lane, getting onto 408, and it was not messing with me. So here I am.
So you called
Parked
AAA.
on the side of the road. You know, I had to call AAA. Yes, I was this close of y'all seeing me like this before before me getting into the show. Like I seen her earlier on the highway, where hitchhiking. Yeah, I called AAA, and actually, while I was waiting for AAA, a man who I thought was AAA pulled up, and he was checking on me, and I'm like, well, he doesn't have like anything to hook up my car, so I mean, what is he gonna take it like by hand?
So he just pulled up on you.
Yeah, he pulled up on me in like a service truck, like it had lights on it, So I'm thinking,
Okay.
oh, this is AAA, you know what I'm saying? They okay. It wasn't. It just happened to be a nice man, who was just checking on me. He asked me if I recalled somebody, and I did. And he was reaching out of his car. So I'm thinking he's giving me something that's beneficial to this, like maybe another tire.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me a sandwich,
You must look hungry.
or homeless.
Oh.
'Cause I've never had somebody when I'm in the...
Hold up. But did he change your tire before he tried to feed you?
No, but he changed my, my hunger status. He gave me a sandwich.
So my dog pulled up and said, "Why you wait for somebody to change your tire? Here's a sandwich." Was it a good
and
sandwich?
I told you this is my energy, so I was right here. I was right here with it. I didn't know what it was.
I'm gonna start carrying sandwiches in my car.
That's how you get them.
Feed them.
I mean,
no, I know you didn't eat the
after,
sandwich.
but-
I know you didn't eat the sandwich.
no, I couldn't eat the sandwich because it had turkey on it. I don't eat meat.
Okay.
Yeah, so I couldn't. But the gesture,
Okay.
gesture was very sweet of him.
Yeah. It would have been a little more sweet if he would have changed the tire and gave you a sandwich.
If he could have got me to where I was going, yeah, I thought about that too. I was like, damn, he could have really took me. But he was a stranger, so
Stranger danger.
I'm not.
And we just established you're 5'1", so stranger danger. What happened? What'd I do?
I'm 5'1".
Minus.
2 actually.
Now you're gonna add. Let's look this shit up. I know you're on Wikipedia somewhere. Hold on, let me look this shit
Honey,
up.
you can't find me face data, okay? I am nowhere on the Googles, Yeah, I don't think I'm on there. But my height, yeah, because when I got my license done, I'm pretty sure it put like 5'4".
You selling that lie. I commend you for selling that lie. I'm talking about you even stopped, paused, looked up, like it was like you thinking, like you pondering back.
It was so,
even though your lie is so fresh
ago.
now, you're pondering back. I you know what? That's how you sell it. You gotta lean into the lie.
It was so long ago, I probably grew since then, What's the problem?
It's your lie. I'll let you tell it. So you finally got AAA there.
I did get AAA
okay.
there. I got my I got my tire changed, but I still wasn't able to get to my location in time. But I did scoot over here to make it over here in time. So
Bad.
alignment is key.
I see you at the South.
Divine
You at the
timing.
South shop. It's cool. Now, Juju, we met through mutual acquaintances and friends and stuff like that. And you told me the first time, you was like, "Hey, yeah, I do styling, I do shopping and stuff like that. Let me know." And I won't lie. First, I was like, "Yeah, all right, give me your card. Let me holler at you about it." Boom, boom.
Right.
I didn't. I've always been the kind of person. If you holler at me about something, you're going to have to tell me 2 or 3 times. Cause I want to see if it's for real. Because everybody is doing something. But every time we talk, let's see what it is. So, and you said it again. I was like, all right, let me check it out. So I gave you a little bit of money, something to play with. And about $5.
Yeah,
Eh,
none,
no,
enough to
no,
get you
yeah, yeah.
a good amount.
Nah,
Hmm.
but I'm talking about that first shipment came in, and I was looking like, oh shit. I thought you robbed somebody. Like he went to the fashion shop and do 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 do. Cause I was like, I know I gave her some money, but damn, I had to tell friends about it. And you styled another one of my homeboys and all that stuff too. Like you do great on that. Now, how did you get into the whole fashion thing though? Like,
Well, people don't know because I always get misconstrued for something else. But I'm 23. I turned 24 in 2 months. I've been in fashion for about 5 years, but I've always had a love for it. But as far as taking it seriously, taking the proper measures and getting my foot in the door, that was at 18. I started my first boutique at 18, where I curated the looks myself. By God's grace, I was able to be featured in a couple of fashion shows, which also required, curating of looks. So, it takes a lot of visualization when you're a stylist, kind of putting yourself into a lot of the things that you do, whether it's, a certain look, because it's not always my taste, but it's definitely something that I would have to put myself in the foot of that person. But yeah, just with the fashion shows, I was always creating looks, and I was like, okay, so another avenue for this is for me to do this on other people, because I can't dress myself all day, So that's where I kind of got my foot in the door with styling. So I started that officially about 3.5 years ago. And then from there, I just built my clientele. I started off with test shoots. That's usually the standard for every stylist. Before you get into interning, you're always recommended to just, get um, your own shoots done so that you can kind of test it out yourself without having to wait on an opportunity or a job. So yeah, I started test shoots. Slowly from there, I kind of moved into the lane of working with people who are not just the standard person. So I would say that was artists, but I have clients of every sort. One of my clients is a nurse. It just kind of just depends on the situational. But yeah, along the years, it's become something that I've done on multiple people of different lifestyles, which is where I'm comfortable at being right now, is being able to kind of put myself in the shoes of people in different spaces. And with you just wanted, I think you wanted DJ sets, like looks for DJ sets, because was this pre-COVID? No, it had
well,
to be
no,
after.
it was after COVID, but it
It was
was more
definitely
like
after
we were just starting to get back into doing
the
events and
groove of
stuff
things.
like that.
Exactly. So you wanted DJ sets, you wanted more established looks for the events that you were going to and things like
Studios and
that.
stuff like that. Yeah.
And I'm comfortable with that. So, um, just in the summary of it, I've been doing this for a while, and
Hmm.
I appreciate the type of clientele that I have, aka you, Mr. LB Easy.
Nah, I'm nobody. I'm at the bottom of your clientele. I've
The
seen the people that
bottom.
you done styled. I'm
I
all the
have
way
fun with
down
them
here.
all. I have fun with them all, and it's so that's why I always make it a job to name all the things that I do with different people, because it really ranges from just the everyday person to somebody like you.
Now you mix some stuff up. When I remember first fit, it came in. I said, all right, I'm finna rock this. I had to go to the. It was a studio session. I went to like a writing
I
camp.
remember that one
I
night.
walked in, and the first thing everybody, oh shit, you look. I like that fit. I was like, oh shit, this shit really worked. Okay, we
It
good.
really worked.
We good. Because I'm thinking it looks good. I'm like, oh, shit, but
Right.
nah. And then I seen what you did for some other people, and I'm looking like, damn, she got a gift. Because me personally, I just said as long as it match, it's there.
And that's a common concept, but it goes so much deeper. It goes into proportions, it goes into situational things, it goes into materials.
Hmm.
Sometimes, I'm a layer person, sometimes I'm a minimalistic person. Sometimes my clients are the same way, like, with you. Matter of fact, is that a vest?
Yeah, this one of the vests that you got from.
It
Yeah, yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, and that
I'm
was one
also
of those
rocking the
pieces that I
pins
wanted you
too,
to
but y'all
layer.
can't see. Yeah, that I can't wait because you don't get cold down here in Florida, but
No,
we're gonna
it
do
doesn't.
another round top of the year because that's when we get our little cold front, January, February. So we're gonna do
That's true.
another run because I won't lie, I got to the point that I was thinking like, being a big dude, it's hard to find that fashion, and find style. So you kind of, when you find it, you get it. So I was a little skeptical, but shit, and oh, when I tell you, I promise you, if you see me out, all everybody that's watching, if or listening to this, you see me out. If you like the fit, Juju styled it. If you don't
That's
like it, I styled it. Cause me, I'm just making sure the shit fit, and I'm outside. I don't give a fuck. Juju be like, no, this is how it goes, da da da. And every time I
oh,
wear her something she styles, I'm always like, people's like, oh
that's
shit,
so
that's hot. Like, damn, that fit hard. I'm like, oh shit,
that's so
okay.
sweet. And I really appreciate it. But that's actually true. I really did notice that you had that vest on just a second ago. But even that, that's an example of something that would have had to been layered. I don't really see you as the type of just popping out with a vest with your chest out. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I got the
But
tattoos. I like to show the tattoos. I'll be,
he does like to show the tattoos.
you know,
But it's
be on
all
my Rick
about.
Ross shit.
Oh, that's how you feel.
After after I finish this bottle, yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, you must be feeling groovy right now.
Groovy baby. Nah.
I can
Now,
only imagine.
let's get into something real quick. Now, they're talking about this fashion industry struggling due to COVID-19 because they're struggling to be creative. Now, when I saw that story, I'm thinking more of fashion houses, like big time fashion houses, luxury fashion houses, because in this COVID-19 time, I've seen a lot of small shops or small creative companies or even individuals blossom.
Yeah.
So, from you're more in that world, what have you seen in this time?
Exactly what you mentioned. I'm so grateful, to be honest with you, for this time and this period that we're in, because it's really had, the bosses and the creatives shine right now. And, the innovators have been shining, because that's all we have is innovation in a time where, what our normal lifestyle would have been, it's not that, it's just not that right now. So, yeah, you're right. Small businesses, the ones that have been able to survive, this time have been killing the game. Boutiques are on the rise. And not just those, buy and resale boutiques, the ones that are designing, creating their own pieces, just being innovative with their concepts and their shoots. I love
Yes.
to see it. I love to see it because these fashion houses are like, what did we do?
Yeah.
I know they are looking at each other, scratching each other's heads, like, because, I know they've had a lot of things on the back burner, as we all did
Hmm.
during this time, but I don't really see that originality, and I mean, I hate to say it, but a lot of your big favorite fashion houses aren't original, you know?
Yeah, and one thing I've seen was, one statement that was made was that people's lifestyle has changed in this time period. So you have people that don't have as much disposable income, or they're more looking for comfortable clothing,
Definitely.
and you're finding that everyday people know what everyday people want, so they're making these things that everyday people want to buy. I've seen even personally, my LB make a whole business just off a mask, and I'm quite sure a lot of people
Of
is
course.
making that happen. But he's
Yeah,
tapped
that's
in.
innovation, because even when the mask popped off, I kind of foreseed it happening that everybody was going to take that route
Hmm.
with designing them, but still, it takes a lot of innovation to come up with something that's still in your own lane. Because,
Hmm.
a mask itself is that's so broad, but for me to make mine innovative, whether it's my design or the type of mask that I'm making, I think that's dope. I
Yeah.
think it's really been a lot of brands have been able to master that.
And the one thing I saw was people finding their niche. I see that in this hard time, a lot of people have found a niche,
Yeah.
from people that wanted to start businesses but
Oh,
had
of
a
course.
job, and then their job let them go, or they were furloughed, and now they started this company. Now they don't have to go back to work.
Right.
For me, on my end, it has shown me so much because I had three businesses that basically had to take the back seat this whole year. That we couldn't do anything. So that was income I was looking forward to that's not there. But
Of course.
it sparked this channel because we weren't planning to do this at any time soon. But because everything else was off, I was like, well, I got a little time. Let's start this concept, develop this idea, and see what we can do to move forward. And I try to tell everybody, you have to look at the glass half full instead of half empty.
Definitely.
Because
Definitely. With everything.
yeah, we eating.
Definitely with everything.
We eating when we could be starving.
And I mean, like I said, that's why I'm so grateful for this time, rather than, looking at it in a negative light. I'm grateful for it because it's really shown who has been, you know, secretly winning in this time. You know what I'm saying? Because to think that people were able to blossom out of this time with ideas that they were kind of sitting on for so long and maybe have not had the chance to get around to before COVID. Now that we had nothing but time on our hands, people really got in their bag, and I love to see it.
Oh yeah, and
Love to see it.
I just saw some photo shoots he just did. He tapped in, 'cause we Greek of course, so he tapped in with the D9 with a photo shoot, and that shit was hard. All black, and all you see is just the silk, the satin colors, on the mask and all that. He's doing custom masks. He's actually working on some stuff for LB Easy Presents. So yeah, he's doing good, and I'm happy to see
And you
that.
said it was silk.
It was. I want to say I said silk, but it may be satin. But you know me. You remember when we was looking at stuff? I was like, "Oh yeah, that look like sheer," or "That look like," and it was nothing like.
You said plastic.
So that shit was a plastic bag. But I don't know fabrics. That's why we hire you. But now, speaking of that, self-made. Right now, we have a lot of people that's being self-made. That's going out there and make it happen.
Yeah.
Now, they're talking about Kim Kardashian making it to the Forbes list for her $780 million net worth as America's richest self-made woman, right? My problem with that statement, you cannot be self-made if you're coming from a rich family. I'm sorry. I don't see that possible. Now, you can make your own lane or grow your own wealth from that initial net, but let's be 100%. For those of us that don't come from a rich family, for those of us that don't, like, there's not an extra penny. We learned how to hustle because we had to hustle. That's what I call self-made. When I see people on that list like Rihanna, that's self-made, you got people on that list also, Kris Jenner, Kylie Jenner.
All the Jenners.
Those are not self-made. You had money. Your dad was a lawyer. OJ trial. You get me? So
I do, and that was the same discussion with Kylie. I think they deemed her probably the same thing. I think it said like self-made, and Forbes. I don't know who does the editing or the writing or the previews or the reviews or the revisions.
They need to look in a dictionary because self-made is not them.
I think.
Now they made money.
Very loose with that term.
They know how to market themselves. They know how to market a product. I give them that.
Oh, they do.
They will sell the world, but
that
they're
comes along with
not self-made. When
I see your angle with that, and like I said, they use that phrase very loosely, and especially with the ones who see it differently, it's kind of problematic to throw out things like self-made because I just remember being 18 and I was just thinking, okay, I have this vision, I know I want to do it, I was still 18. Like I said, I'm still in high school, so I haven't jumped off the porch yet. But, I just remember thinking, how am I going to execute this? Because, as you said, not a lot of us come from rich families. We don't come from just, a line of things that have been able to establish our foundation into entrepreneurship, so as for the ones who literally had to get it out the mud, I would look at that phrase as problematic,
Yes.
because 18-year-olds just don't come up with capital to
Tuh.
start their own boutique,
Like it's like when Trump says, "Oh, my dad, I'm a self-made millionaire. My dad just gave me a modest loan of $1 million. A modest loan.
Very modest.
What? Modest? I didn't get $1,000. I didn't get $5. I got a. I'm proud of you. Good luck. Don't go to jail. Like,
It's out for you.
that's it. Cause they ain't got bail money for
Out
me.
for you.
So I see a lot of self-made people, and I'm happy to see that in this time because we all have that hustling spirit.
Love it.
So seeing that, I congratulate everyone I see doing that. I support as many people as I possibly can. If I can't financially, I'm at least promoting it or putting it up there, or shouting them out, showing up to the events, things like that, because it's beautiful to see people. When you have an entrepreneurial mind, you're kind of hoping other people have that too. Now, it's not for everybody, but when you
It's
see
not
people
everybody.
doing it, you want to, stoke that flame to keep it going because
Of
you want to
course,
support that.
and that goes with anything. You want to be in the same likeness with people, when they're in your field, I have a lot of fashion friends, and not purposely, but honestly, we've just gravitated towards each other, especially, within networking.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but I have more networking friends and associates than I do friends who aren't in this world,
Mm-hmm.
and it just comes along with alignment, because you definitely want to be with people who are in your same likeness, especially when you are in your realm and in your bag
Mm-hmm.
24/7. You
Definitely.
know, there's not too many times where I'm not in this mode.
Exactly, and that's the mindset that's different than other people. Yeah, and it's funny because I see you, and the moment I see you, I made the joke before because I see you always, like, when I see you're walking, you moving, you in the middle of something, and you're like, "Hey, LB, what you need?" Hug and keep moving, like you're never in one spot. Your mind is continuously going, and people don't understand
Yeah.
that. And when
It's
you're,
a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing and a
if you don't
curse.
grind, you don't eat.
You don't you don't eat. And just being this way for so long, I honestly don't really realize it when I'm in that mode, like even today, for example, when I was in the midst of all that, I was doing 100 things per hour.
Mhm.
I'm calling AAA, I'm looking at your addendum that you sent me. I'm doing 100 things at a time. And, I was in between talking to clients in that whole time, but it just comes along with the
Now,
lifestyle.
do you feel like you work better under that pressure? Because I do. I love that. All right, ooh, we got to get it going. Like that shit. And when it's stressful at the
Yeah.
time, but when it's done, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I do. And it's like that's why I said it's a blessing and a curse, because when you're in it, you see the prosperity, and it happens before your eyes because you've been in it for so long, so you don't really realize it until you're living in the fruition of it.
Hmm.
But also, I feel like it's a little bit of a curse, because when I do per se have the time to just chill, it's a constant anxiety. It's never like I'm always chilling. I can just be in that mode, and I can just turn it off, because I can't.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in the midst of feeling like I need to be chilling, I'm never really chilling. So I really don't know what chilling feels like.
Think about what needs to be done. Something else needs to be done. I
Yeah,
keep doing
I
something
hate to
else.
say it, because people tell you that all the time, and I'm not an advocate for not sleeping. That's not one of my things.
Hmm.
When people get on that rant of no sleep, sleep,
Oh,
please.
yeah. If you don't sleep, trust me, you'll be in the hospital.
Oh, of course,
I've been
because
there
your body
three
has a way.
times for not
Your body
sleeping.
has a way of telling you
So
you
now,
need.
I'm quick to be, all right. So, and if I know I'm gonna be out late or I have a studio like this Saturday, I got a 6 hour session and then I got another 8 hour session. I'm taking a good ass nap Friday.
Okay.
Friday night, I'm gone.
One thing about me, I'm gonna sleep. If you
Cause I
don't see
know
me
I gotta
touching,
work. I gotta be in there top tier. I can't be in that bit, So, and right after that, I got another event after both of those.
right,
So,
right, and
yeah, and
like
that's
I
our
said,
life. That's what we do.
it's a blessing. It's a blessing and a curse. And one of the biggest things, especially to young entrepreneurs, I always say it is that I just thank God every day that I went right when a lot of people went left,
Mm-hmm.
because if I didn't, I wouldn't have ended up into this phase at 23. Um, just having such a business mindset, because like I said, if I'm not in my bag, I really don't have a lot of free time in between because I'm sleeping. Or, I'm in the transition of something else that needs to be
Nap
done. And,
time.
like I said, it's a blessing and a curse because, you know, um, you you can also misconstrue it with you not having a lot of time for yourself sometimes, and
Yeah.
especially when you see your peers who are also in the same age range living that 23 lifestyle, that's where you can deem it to have a little bit of its cons, but
But that's
that's all, it comes with
but
perception as
that's
well.
success. That's success right there. People don't realize. People think success is just gonna happen because you have a good idea. Oh, I'm gonna be successful. It's
No,
sacrifice because the
it's a
times
lot
when
of
your people want to go out and party and all that, you want to go and party too. But no, I got work to do. You
that work.
people, you know how many times Thursday nights I'm like, man, I got stuff to do. I want to take a. Nope, I got the show. I got to get the show done.
Right.
If it's something we have to do, because if we don't grind, we don't eat, and if you're only as good as the last thing you've done.
That's a fact.
So Juju
That's
can
a
do
fact.
all this great stuff now, but if she stops working, who is Juju? Your phone stops ringing.
That's a fact. And all this hustle and bustle, what is it for? Because
Mm-hmm.
if I take a break and then I'm looking at my phone like, dang, let me go call me, but but definitely, that's why I just deem it to be a blessing and a curse. But I really don't look at the cons of it a lot, because like I said, when you're in it, and you don't really have time to have, blindsiders on other things.
Now, let me ask you this though. I try to bring this up in most of my interviews because in different industries you'll find different answers. Now,
Yeah,
what I find is it's kind of difficult with a busy lifestyle to also have a private life kind of thing. You get me? Because because you always moving, and then you want to have somebody that's in that same industry because they'll understand. But then at the same time, it's like, well, then they busy too. When I stop, I need somebody that's already stopped so we can stop together, and but the people that's not in that lifestyle don't understand that you don't cut off at 5 o'clock like everybody else in the
no,
world.
unfortunately not, and that's just something that I gotta chop up to the universe, because
Let me put your
I don't like
name on the
force
string so they can
things.
go ahead and jump in your DM real quick. Go ahead.
Oh, don't do that. Because they won't get read, I'm just
She like, no, 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 no.
don't do that, honey, because I don't want to embarrass you. But it's not even just that. It's just it's just one of those things that I don't really like to prioritize time for. I hate to say it, because I feel like it takes a lot away from the time that I could be putting to other things.
Hmm.
And that's why I just want to give it up to the universe, give it up to God. If it happens, it happens. But I do get
That's
what you're
gonna be a
saying.
patient
I,
man, boy. That's gonna be a patient man.
I do get what you're saying,
She
though.
didn't even
I
say nothing.
do.
She was like, yes.
I do get what you're saying, because it's not like I haven't tried it before, because I have. And that's when I knew that when you don't have somebody in your corner who
Hmm.
is, because he doesn't have to be as fashion forward as me. He
Hmm.
doesn't have to be even in the same lane as me, because that could get a little messy as well. But, when you don't have somebody that has that same type of lifestyle that you do, um, it can also be a con. It could also be a negative because, initially everybody thinks it's real cool. Oh yeah, a woman who's in her bag, they think it's real cool until you ain't talked to her in hours, and that's why
I
I
text you,
feel
you didn't
like,
respond. Like it's been 8 hours. You haven't. I haven't
and that's
stopped
what I'm
in eight
saying. Dudes be
hours.
lying. I hate to say it, but I gotta talk to the ladies real quick. Dudes be lying.
Ah, shit. Let me get off the train.
They
Let
be
me go ahead.
lying. They
Go.
be lying because a lot of men speak on women that they claim that they want
Whoop,
until they get that one.
whoop.
And then you realize what comes along with it. Because, like I said, the idea is very cool, to be with a woman who is driven, who is goal oriented, who's not really attaching herself to what you got going on. It seems so cool until you had to talk to her in weeks.
Just checking on you, baby.
And even that might not get a reply till the next 4 hours later. So I think
Damn, you
it's
can't
definitely
double tap and hit the
something
heart
I-
emoji? Just double tap and hit like you love to comment.
Listen, 2 phones sometimes is not enough.
Trust
It's
me,
not
I
enough.
know.
I might get
know.
back into the habit of sending pigeons with letters. And you okay.
The fuck? You better not send no motherfucking pigeon nowhere. I'll be like,
Yeah, talk to you later.
no, pull
Put
it
it on
up.
the foot. You know what I'm saying? Send the pigeon off.
The fuck. Anyways, now, you remember the movie Coming to America, right?
Oh, that's my movie. My mother loves that movie.
Now,
She does. My mother
that movie's a
came to
classic.
America at one point, so she loves that movie.
She came to America at one point. She thought she was gonna
She
find
did.
her
My
king,
mother's
her king.
Dominican. She wasn't born here.
Dominicana.
So, yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Pico, Cico,
she
Marita.
loves that movie. Especially that scene where when they're getting married and she has that really long ponytail with that beaded dress.
Hold up, you talking about not at the end, you talking about in the beginning of the movie
in
when
the beginning.
yeah, when she come and hop like one leg
that
like a
dress
dog.
was sickening as well. That dress was sickening as well. But the first
shit,
one,
yeah.
she loves that scene, and then the man is
She's
singing
my
in the back.
queen to be. Duh.
Yeah, that one.
That's not the note, but that's the song.
Yeah, yeah, that one. Love that movie.
But nah, so they're actually coming out with a part 2. So the sequel has reportedly been sold to Amazon Studios for $125 million.
Ooh, as they should. They really could have got more for real.
I think that what they're going to do is going to go on Amazon Prime, like it's going to release on Prime, or do you think they're going to put it in the movies
and do like a monthly, like how because you have to pay like a monthly fee.
Yeah, so they maybe did like upfront 125 million and then get like a percentage of everything after,
which makes sense
based off views or something like that. Even if Amazon put it in the movies, it's going to make money because everybody want to see Coming to America. And it's coming to America, so they're not doing Coming to America Part 2. It's coming with the number 2, America. So it keeps that same kind of thing. I'm interested to see exactly what, they're going to have there because, to be honest with you, the first one is a classic. It's kind of like, they've been talking about doing it for so long that it's kind of like that Fourth Friday we've been waiting on. When Smokey get out of rehab.
The only thing I will say is that, I feel like certain things don't need a part 2 or a remake. Yeah. But I am looking forward to seeing it if it has some of the original cast. Because, when you switch up things, that's when people get really opinionated, when you mess with a good original, it's a classic. You get what I'm saying?
Now, this is the thing. Remember I said, I think it's going to be on this and that. See, this is why my assistant be looking at me crazy every time. Because she'll send me all this information. I don't read half of it. I read the points and move. So I just happen to click because I get a text talking about, look at the notes. So I look. All right, so it will be on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
December 18th. So on December 18th, it will be available on Amazon Prime. So we don't have to wait long at all. The movie is already made.
That's dope.
That's dope as hell. I'm thinking like they still have to make it, cut it. Oh shit! And my birthday December 10th, so that falls right in time. We're gonna have a good time. Don't make that look.
You're a Sagittarius?
Yes.
I knew it.
Why?
Sagittarius have a certain type of aura, I've done pretty well with, identifying people's signs, but I kind of had a feeling. I
Okay.
just didn't say it out
And
loud.
what kind of aura is that? Let me make sure. Let me check.
Without throwing shade,
Okay. Okay.
it's a very confident aura.
Okay.
You know, Sagittariuses are very sure of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Me and you often, when we're either discussing clothing or just normal lifestyle, we don't always see eye to eye, and
Nope.
that's just with me and Sagittarius,
But that's
period.
also because I'm
So
a
I
good like
couldn't.
foot taller than you, but it's hard to see eye to eye.
Actually, maybe like 4 inches. Cause if I'm 5'6" now,
Now,
we
how
should.
did you go from 5'1" to 5'2" to 5'4"? Now you're 5'6".
You're not listening.
Every
That's
time we
what it
bring
is.
this up,
You're
you
not
get tall.
listening.
You're gonna be 7'12" by the time we done.
Listen, if I got the right shoes on,
What
you know.
shoes, Stelts?
Listen, you don't know heels.
What tables
Okay,
are you standing on?
so we can't. You don't know heels.
Let me stop. Juju gonna hurt my feelings. Oh, she said, "Girl sisters." Nah,
That told you that's my energy. Okay.
nah. See, I know. Don't. Hey, if you ever walked into a strip club and see anybody that look like Juju, know she not dancing. She gonna do like
Oh,
this.
it's
She gonna
not.
get the money. She gonna walk off. She just gonna
It's
walk
not,
off.
because I'm at the door like the door. I've never made it to the stage. I didn't go to the back and get dressed. I never even made it back there. I was already at the door.
She said, "I'm here for the money. That's all. That's
Okay.
all." But so December 18th, I will be watching that. And if it's on Prime, I may do like a watch night, because that'd be right around the time I just finished moving.
Oh, would be kind of cool.
And
Oh,
I
you
may do.
too?
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm gonna have 2 spots for about a month and a half. I
Yeah.
gotta cross over, so I'm gonna have a spot, and
As
then
long as you don't hop on the highway and accept no sandwiches from men, you should be good on your moving day.
no highway, no men, and no random sandwiches. The fuck?
Listen, it might have been a great. Matter of fact, I still have. You want? Okay, don't worry about it. We'll talk later.
Damn, the glasses put this line on my damn face. That bitch was hard on that bitch. Man.
Yeah, I mean, what are those? Are those the LV,
Oh yeah, these the Louis.
the Louise?
Yeah.
Okay, you heard
Yeah.
how you slid that in, right, y'all?
I didn't say anything. You don't want those the LVs. It just went with the fit. The gray.
The gray and the gray.
You
I
gotta
see the vibe.
coordinate. What's that
I
movie?
see the
Boomerang.
vibe.
You gotta coordinate. I don't know why. What it's called? I was doing stuff and it was like make sure. Cause I'm always like make sure your jewelry match. So I switch out my earrings like gold earrings and all that stuff. But
Oh yeah,
I
that's
just
one of my biggest
realized.
pet peeves. I hate when metals do not match.
But I just realized that I have headphones. You can't see no earrings I ever put in. Like I got
It's a
different
thought that
types,
counts.
and I put them on every show. And I just looked in the cameras like, the fuck? You can't even see the motherfuckers.
It's a thought.
I'm not switching them out no more for shows. Nope.
Yeah.
Now watch. That be the time when I take my headphones off. They be like, he wearing a gold chain with.
One of these, like a.
Oh
a
yeah, we
hat
do like that.
stand. Mm-hmm.
But nah, it'd be like yeah.
What
So
are those BBs? Those
No,
the flawless.
no habla inglés.
No.
No, I was somewhere. I'm not gonna say where I was, but I was somewhere. Somebody came up to me. It was a young cat, so I didn't. It was just like it's certain things you don't do. Like when I'm out downtown, for some reason, drunk white women want to reach for my beard. No, I would slap your hand out the way every time. Put your hand out. Like they always like, oh,
Specifically, white women. It's
yes,
not any.
because black people we know don't touch nobody here. Don't touch
That-
nobody. But
Definitely.
yeah, but literally, and I always hear, "Oh my God, he's like Rick Ross." Oh my God, he's like Suge Knight. It depends on how old they are. If they older, it's Suge Knight. If they're younger, Rick Ross. But like, bitch, on me.
No. If they're younger, they're like, wow, Wade.
Wow, wow. No, Raw Wave don't got enough facial hair. He got like that little line.
He might have a little facial hair.
He got
I
it.
haven't seen recently.
No, I almost said a statement, but no, he don't have much facial hair. So it don't add nobody to the damn list. So some drunk people can come up and.
because you said like Rick Ross, like people my age, because to be honest with you, everybody's not that hip. They don't really know who Rick.
If you don't know who Rick Ross is, white people, he made white people money. You know who
And
Rick
that's a
Ross
fact.
is. The moment he
that's a
started
fact.
doing stuff with Skrillex, he transitioned over. But that people asking about your jewelry, like, no. And like I said, he was a young cat, so it was like, da, da, da. But he tried to reach, and he don't realize reaching for my chain can, you know,
Yeah,
that
like,
I'm thinking something different. I'm not thinking that you're like, oh look, but it's because he was younger that made me kind of like, the fuck. And then that's
when
when
we say young, how young are we talking?
he wasn't no jit, but he
Wasn't no jig.
yeah, he wasn't like 9 years old, but he was old enough that if he wanted to be about that life, he old enough to be in that lifestyle. You get me?
Okay.
That's why I had to, and yeah, like what the fuck?
You had to what?
I was stretching,
Okay,
but
I see.
it was because somebody I knew was with him when he did that, so that made me say, "What the fuck?" And they was like, "No, my bro, you don't do that shit." Like trying to like, no, you can tell he not about, he not from that. But he just reached for it like, "Oh look, what is this?" Because I had my 100 on, but
yeah, that's a nice one.
I'm like, it's just different things that you just don't do, and I don't know why people just be reaching for shit.
Listen,
Like badass kids. Doesn't your mama tell you when we go in the store, don't touch shit, don't ask me for shit?
Through her teeth. She really told us something like this.
Don't you touch shit, don't ask me for shit.
Motherfucking.
Oh, damn, you did that good. You sure ain't got no kids?
I have no kids, but I had a mother who did not play. Okay, I was the
That shit
oldest.
scared
I
me.
had boys, so trust me, I got it first.
Hold up. So you the oldest, and you
Yes,
said
I am.
you the only boy? I mean, only girl? You the rest are boys? My bad.
Yes.
My bad. She look like, oh shit. Somebody listen to the podcast like, oh god, I gotta look at this video. What does she look like?
Yeah.
I thought it's a girl.
I just chopped a couple inches off. Now I'm a whole boy. Dang.
Nah.
Yes, I have two brothers. I have two younger brothers. One is he's like a year younger than me, and then my other little brother is 6.
And they both, I bet they
16.
both taller than you. Like just.
Oh, that's a little big brother for a fact.
And your little behind be talking shit. I bet you be in there.
Oh, you can't tell me I'm not 6 foot. No.
Just looking straight up. I will kick your ass. Like the fuck?
No, because I'm going for the ankles first, and then we could talk at the same. Okay, never mind. I'm giving up too much.
I can see you now. Look up. Really? Okay. Like you chopping a tree down.
Try to get you down to my level.
Once you drop, now we can
Get
talk.
you down to my level. Let's talk.
All right.
Eye to eye.
Don't let Juju get too close. Juju.
So let's check where you at on this drink level. How on the level of 1 to groovy? How do you feel?
I'm feeling groovy, baby.
I might have to come and get me a cup. Okay.
Hey, pull up. We I can't wait till we can start having the guests in the studio. Like, this shit is going to be crazy. I already talked to the sponsors,
Yeah.
Mix Masters, and we're going to have drinks for everybody. The shit going to be lit.
I'm excited because I was getting on him about that earlier. The fact that I feel like I could have done this in the physical. You know what I'm saying? We could have been up in that little studio.
Drinking.
This is how it would have been. It would have been like this, y'all.
Close. Oh. But yeah, all right, but it's cool though. So, like I said, for the season finale, I'm gonna have like a big kickback, and we're going to set up the green screens and all that stuff, and just have all the guests that came on this season welcome to come through, hang out. We got a few of the sponsors going to be supporting and sponsoring that event with drinks and stuff like that. So we're gonna have some hookahs up there, some drinks going around, of course, and everybody just having a good time. We're gonna do it live for the Hot Boss astronauts since they support this whole season. So you already know.
See it.
Now, let me tell you this. I would like to say shout out to our sponsors, Mix Masters, as we're talking with the drinks. Mix Masters on social media. They're Mix Masters LLC. That's MYXX Masters LLC on IG. Make sure you hit them up. They do deliver no matter where you're at. They will deliver to you. If you like the show, if you want to continue to support, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, tell your friends, share the show so your friends can see what's going on. If you want to support in a monetary way, you can do as well. We can do via Cash App. That's $LBEZ presents. So this week we vibing to the Be Easy playlist. Shout out to Juju for giving me a couple. She gave me a couple songs, but today she just chose one of them.
Yeah, you know.
So first up, I'm gonna go through mine. As I said, this is just music. It can be old music, new music. It be stuff you heard a million times, stuff you never heard before. But I like to show people different styles of music and different types of music that you want to listen to. Now I'm going to be mixing up a little bit because a lot of times you get a lot of hip hop on here because I am a hip hop head and I like R&B as well. But I'm going to start bringing some of that Caribbean music, Afro beat, some pop. I don't give a fuck. Whatever I'm fucking with, it's coming on here. So I don't want nobody saying shit. All right. So first up for Be Easy playlist, the first song this week we got Division with Too Deep. If you into R&B, you already know what this song is about. This song is no games. This is what you play when y'all ain't no Netflix and chill. It's Netflix and you know what it is.
Oh, yes.
This is what you playing. Nasty as I want to be. So, the next song we're going to push it up a little bit. We got my boy St. John with Wedding Day. This the ghetto Lenny Kravitz. When I tell you, first song I heard from St. John was Trap by St. John and Lil Baby. And I was like, damn, this shit bang. So I went to the album. Wedding Day came on. Yeah, the album is fire, but this song jumped out. So check it out. The third song I got from my list is it's kind of a throwback. I think this came out like 2018, 17, something like that. But Partisan Fontaine on that. This shit still come on, and I still go like it's the first time I heard it. I word for motherfucking word, bruh. And I was like, damn, this nigga right here is spitting. But check it out, Partisan Fontaine, on that. That's my shit. Now, Juju, she chose Ghana, Style Stiller, because she was saying everybody trying to steal her swag, steal her drip. You know? But, you know, they can try to take the drip, but they can't do the drip like you do the drip, Juju.
Can't take the sauce. That's
Now, the funny thing about it is I hear a lot of Ghana stuff since I'm a DJ, but that song, I've skipped over it. I haven't really, I skimmed through it, but it wasn't until my sister was like, this is the song that she's choosing. I'm like, okay, let me check it out. And I was like, damn, that bit, okay. So it made it to my Be Easy sesh mix. So, you know, so every time I'm vibing with the crew and anything like that, that's gonna pop up in the rotation. So thank you for that one, because that made it.
You're welcome.
See, I be doing this for the Hotbox astronauts, but I also do it for myself because some of my guests be putting me on the shit. I be like, let me check that shit out.
Right.
So my playlist be banging.
It keeps you hip.
Keeps me hip, you know. What the kids are doing these days, all the youth. But you know, Juju, you still in the mix. You know, you're a young star in these streets. You know, but she an OG to the game. I see.
That's a fact. I feel like I'm 30. You know, the way that I'm moving. You know what I'm saying?
Feel like you 30, so 30's old. God damn it.
No, but you know, because I always get misconstrued with being like 27, 28. So I've already just taken up a notch and said, you know what, I'm 30.
I'm 30. A big 3-0.
My mother hates that. She's like, you haven't even experienced life, you know. And I understand, you know, it's just I've been outside for a minute, you know.
Outside? I ain't going outside today. My bad.
That one too. I like that song too.
No, you do. Juju be listening to trap music. I fuck with it.
It's one of those guilty things that I don't really say out loud, but if you hear me sliding in the car next to you and your car is vibrating, that's
doom, doom, doom. And pull up this little short girl.
Listen, six
all you see
is not short.
How the fuck did you make it a 6'6"? No, somebody tuned in to the last half of this show was like, how tall is this girl? God damn, 6'6". Listen here, fella. Like,
That's not funny. That's not funny.
I kind of feel bad for tall girls. The reason why is
They
because
need love too.
no, I'm not saying that in the back. I like them short, tall. It don't matter. I dated a girl 6'2" before. I don't give a fuck. So hey, shit, more legs to push forward. Anyway, so fix your face. But I feel bad because like most women like a taller guy.
Yeah.
So when a girl gets to a certain height, the average height for men is about 5'9". So you start having I thought the average height was something. It's like 5'8" or something like that for men. It was something weird. Yeah, it was a weird. Now like, oh shit, I'm above average, nigga. What? But
Under 6 foot is a cousin
but no.
or a best friend.
She ain't shit. See, this is the thing that I'm talking about. So, but there's only so many men that's going to be over a certain height. So when they start getting a woman, because a woman has her height plus her heels and she still wants space. So once a woman gets to that 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", it's kind of like, it's very few people that's going to be in that 6'5", 6'6", and still be your type kind of thing. That's where I come along. Sometimes it gets lonely, and that's when I come along. Be like,
we see your angle.
how you doing?
Yeah,
that angle. You see the angle? The angle.
Yeah,
how you doing? I'm just saying. Shit, teddy bear.
Somebody's giving them the love they deserve. Because living life at 6'8" has been very hard.
The fuck? Now you 6'8"? You gonna walk out and hit your head on the ceiling. But
I came on here playing.
I laugh at that shit because all the short girls take the tall dudes. I be seeing girls like 4'11" with a 6'8" nigga. Be like, how the hell do y'all?
It's like a comfort zone.
It's a comfort zone.
Yeah, because we can't both be 4'11". Yikes.
4'11" can take a 5'5" dude off the hands of the world. Then who do these short dudes talk? Now I got a homeboy. I got a couple short homeboys that still be pulling. I won't lie, but I got one homeboy, Batman, aka Sean, aka Bill Cosby. I'm gonna tell you this. Now that name was cool before, but it's not cool no more.
Right.
So he'd be like, "Nah, just call me Sean." but my dog is maybe 5'6", but he's going for the tallest girl in the club. He do not care. He call 5'9" short. No, I want her.
It's
and he be pulling them. He be pulling. I be like, that's what I'm talking about. You better pick my homeboy up. That's what I'm talking about. He gonna kick my ass when he see this shit. He gonna kick my ass. I'm telling you.
I appreciate the energy. You know what I'm saying? Because at least I hope that's not him.
That's not him. Oh shit.
I appreciate the energy behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe that's why I don't respect short men.
Wow.
I hate to say it, not in the broad scale of it, but step into me. You already are in the same height range with me, so you gotta have like an energy like.
I always said a woman won't respect a man she look eye to eye to.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you can't tell me I'm not 6 foot. So any person that steps up to me, I feel like 5'5" can't have 5'5" energy.
I walk in the room, I'm 6'6".
No heels. Okay. That's how you walk in.
Duck underneath the door tall. That's me when I walk in the room.
Is? Oh, okay.
But I'm not 6'6". I thought I was gonna be 6'6". I swore I was gonna be 6'6". I was this height in the 8th grade. Like and my doctor was like, "Yeah, you have another 1 or 2 growth spurts. You're gonna be a tall one there. I'm like, ha ha, yeah,
Yeah,
bitch.
because I heard I had one on the way. So it's like
My
to
one
add
ran away.
another.
You had one
Yeah.
on the way. My shit ran away. I've been the same fucking height since the fucking 8th grade. Ain't that about a bitch? Now I'm tall. Don't get it twisted. I'm not short, but I'm not 6'6", and I'm mad at that.
That's something you might have to bring up to your maker.
That just would have spread out this weight a little bit more. That's all I was trying to do. Is just spread this weight a little bit more. You know,
have you always been like around this size?
a big dude. Yeah, I was actually bigger. I was bigger.
Really?
Like until I got into like sports and all that shit, I was like fluffy. And then I got into sports and
Fluffy guys get the love too. You know,
don't get it twisted. You know, I'm a teddy bear, but I can get a little grizzly. You know. I don't know how you deal with me, Juju.
I ask myself that question often. You know,
You fucks with me though.
it gives me the same conclusion every single time.
Anyways, well, we're going to go ahead and get into the last segment, which is Toast to the Haters. Toast to the Haters is just simply your goodbye speech. You can say whatever you want to say. You can do some encouraging words to make the haters even more mad because you're not worried about them. Or you can tell all the haters, man, fuck you, pay me. It's whatever you want to do. So go ahead and talk to them, Juju. I'm going to put your Instagram name up so they can see, so they can go ahead and follow you and all that stuff.
Well, I would like to say thank you. Because without you, there is no me. Just being who you are and authentically who you are, that's nothing. There's nothing better than it. Even though I may be so young, I've been very grateful in life that I've been able to move throughout life being genuinely me. And that's what I would just encourage for a lot of people to be. It's just genuinely you, to not pay attention to the sidebar, because at the end of the day, everybody lives their own life, and to just be grateful for the life that you have, because you only have one. So yeah, to the haters, you just gotta say thank you, because anybody that was paid this much attention to all this all day, you're a lucky person. So thank you.
She said you a lucky person.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to bless your day.
Because I can only imagine living that life that you would have to watch all this prosper all day. That's an amazing job to have.
Wow, I fucks with that statement heavy. I fuck with that heavy. Now, I just want to say thank you for coming to the show, taking time out your busy schedule, and because I know you're nonstop, literally. So I really do appreciate it. It means a lot, and we gotta get you back for the finale.
I appreciate you.
No, don't be telling me that. You got me blushing.
I do.
You just can't see it because I'm dark.
It's not every day that somebody would invite, somebody else who is also in their same realm into the world of what you actually do, and I'm very proud to see it, so watching from the outside in, I had to get in here. So yeah, y'all, I had to finesse my way in here, but we here, we in this thing.
Okay. Now, I just want to tell everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. Now, once again, if you like what we're doing, please like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, share it. If you want to support financially, we welcome that as well. Keep the lights on in this motherfucker. Cash App, $LB presents. I want to shout out my guests for coming in, Juju Couture. Make sure you follow her on the IG. I want to shout out my sponsors, Mix Masters LLC and Step Masters. 2 different companies, so let's say Mix Masters LLC. That's Mix with MYXX Masters LLC on social media. Pause break. And Step Masters. Masters with a Z at the end on IG. Check them out. I'm quite sure you'll love what you got there. Mix Masters deliver their drinks to you. They also bartend your events. And they make custom drinks for you as well if you want a special drink for your special day. And Step Masters right now, we can't talk about the other stuff that they have coming up, but we can talk about what they have on their page. Just check it out, and you have some cool videos that you could check out there. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all it. So we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Shout out to my hot boss astronauts for tuning in and supporting. Once again, my name is LB Easy, and this was LB Easy Presents.